My name's Bernadette, and I was born and raised Roman Catholic. When I was a baby, I was baptized into the church, and I received my first Holy Communion and also my confirmation. My confirmation name is actually Peregrine. I was also an altar server up until 8th grade. I attended Sunday school up until about my sophomore year. After I got my confirmation, I didn't go to any faith formation classes or Sunday school or anything like that. My mom has always really pushed religion on me, just because it was a very big part of her family when she was a kid. My first priest, my family was very close with. He kind of gave me a sense of just the community feeling of the church. When my grandparents passed away, he was just always there for my family. And he made sure to come visit my grandmother just in the last few days that she had. Now, we've gone through a few more priests since he left, and I guess they haven't really tried to get to know my family or anything like that, so that's kind of hard, but it's okay. Now, when I was in high school, freshman and sophomore year, I would go to church every Sunday with my family. And then after I got my confirmation, sports started. I would play club volleyball, and the tournaments were always on Sundays. And then I started working, so I either had a tournament or I wanted to sleep in, and I kind of stopped attending church as much. So now I go every once in a while, but I mostly go just on the religious holidays like Christmas and Easter. I think some issues that young people face today especially include racism, sexism, divorce, drug and alcohol abuse, violence in general, and student debt. I know personally at my hometown, drug abuse is a very big issue, and I know a lot of people that graduated from my high school have passed away in the past year due to drug abuse. And it's just really sad to see, and I know a lot of people that have been affected by it or that have seen people affected by it. Also violence, including school shootings and just mass shootings in general in the United States. The Los Angeles one was the 307th shooting just this year, which is just disgusting. For student debt also, the average debt for a student is over $37,000, and that's just insane and a lot for kids to handle. I guess in a way to these issues, the church is responsive. It's kind of an open place and a safe place for people to go to pray and just feel relief. I know whenever I do go to church, even though I don't go very often anymore, whenever I do pray, I feel relieved after just being able to talk to someone about something, even if it's just in my head. But the church could definitely be more relevant to young people. I know that a lot of people mentioned that the churches have been using technology in their class, in their mass and everything, but at least for my church, it's very traditional, and there is nothing like that. And I feel like if they did get just a projector or anything, that people would be more drawn to it. And in addition, just being more accepting over, for example, people being homosexual or women in the clergy. Those are the major issues that I feel are involved in the church, and I would definitely like to see changes in those. And I feel like if there aren't changes, that people will not, especially young people, will stop attending church. It's going to die out because, or at least Roman Catholicism, just because the younger generations are a lot more accepting and okay with things that maybe older generations aren't. So my role personally in all of this, I will continue attending church. Maybe not very often, but I'll do my best, maybe more than I have been. And I maybe could present some ideas or express my opinions to people or people in the church, especially as a young voice. That's important, just because so they know that some of these things people see and don't think are right.